Being frugal is a noble pursuit. After all, who doesn't want to save a few bucks? But let me tell you, being frugal is great until you need toilet paper. Picture this, it's a Tuesday morning, and you're feeling particularly proud of your latest money-saving exploits. You've been eating ramen for weeks and skipping that overpriced coffee shop on the corner. You even resisted the temptation to buy a new pair of shoes, opting for the ones with only 3 holes instead of 4. Life is good, you think, as you sit on your throne, scrolling through your phone, feeling like a king. But then, disaster strikes. You reach for the toilet paper only to find nothing. Just an empty roll staring back at you like a cruel reminder of your frugal lifestyle. In a moment of panic, you wonder how you could have overlooked such a crucial item. Did I really just buy 50 packs of ramen but forget the one thing that separates us from being frugal? Now, you're faced with a dilemma. Do you venture out in your pajama pants to buy some, or do you get creative? Let's not kid ourselves, creativity is not something you want to rely on in this situation. You consider using paper towels, but let's be honest, those are like sandpaper against your derriere. Then you remember the stash of napkins you've been hoarding from past projects. You sprint to the kitchen and grab a handful of napkins, feeling like a resourceful MacGyver. Back on the throne, you realize that you've just downgraded from toilet paper to a fancy dinner napkin. Your backside is having an existential crisis as you try to justify your life choices. Meanwhile, you can't help but think about the irony of it all. Here you are, a frugality champion, reduced to using napkins. Frugality is a slippery slope. One minute you're saving money, and the next, you're planning a trade deal with a local restaurant for their leftover napkins. You start to wonder if there's a black market for toilet paper in your neighborhood. As you sit there, contemplating your life choices, you hear your phone buzz. It's a text from your friend. Hey, I just bought toilet paper on sale. Want some? Suddenly, you feel like a beggar asking for a piece of bread. You respond, yes, please. I'll pay you back in ramen. In that moment, you realize that being frugal has its limits, especially when it comes to essentials. You could have splurged on a bulk pack of toilet paper, but no, you chose the road less traveled. Now you're negotiating with your friend like it's a scene out of The Godfather. It's not personal, it's just business, you mutter to yourself as you accept the delivery. When your friend arrives, you feel a mix of gratitude and shame. The sight of toilet paper is like a mirage in the desert, and you can't help but feel a sense of triumph. You offer your friend a pack of ramen as payment, and they look at you like you've just offered them expired bread. But it's a fair trade, right? Toilet paper for ramen, what could go wrong? As you finally sit back down, armed with your precious toilet paper, you vow never to let this happen again. You make a mental note to always keep a stockpile, but the allure of saving money tugs at you. Will you be able to resist the temptation next time a sale on ramen pops up? Or will you find yourself in a similar predicament, negotiating your way back to the toilet paper aisle? Being frugal is great, sure, but let's be real, life is too short to skimp on toilet paper. So go ahead, splurge a little. Your backside will thank you.